Hello, all you happy humans. This is Travel with Manatee, and I am thrilled you decided to join us today. We are in the big, beautiful, bold, and captivating capital of Germany. That's right, we are in Berlin. Berlin, no doubt, is a tale of two cities. Everywhere you look, you are surrounded by this enormous, spectacular, modern city. It is full of the hustle and bustle of most big cities. But Berlin also has this really hip, very cool, good vibe. And then, in the middle of it all, you will catch something out of the corner of your eye that seems out of place, until you realize it is exactly where it is meant to be, slowly consuming your attention and pulling you towards it. It is the past, and it is fearlessly on display everywhere in Berlin. Out of all the places we have visited, Berlin has impacted me the most. I think it is because it feels like they have stopped time, like just frozen everything. It's hard to explain, but when you look around and explore the city, capture the horrific past, then preserved it, how it is on display for the whole world to see. And they did this with so much respect and dignity. It is super impressive. Just look at the Berlin Wall. They had artists come from all over the world to create this artwork. So on one of the hop-on, hop-off routes, they tell you to get off at one stop, and then you can walk about 1 kilometer of the East Berlin Gallery, the wall. And that's what we did, and we were really glad that we did it because you can't really see and appreciate the wall from riding past it in a bus. You need to get off and walk the wall. From the Berlin Wall, we visited this place. It basically has history on display through photography. And I would highly recommend spending a few hours here. There is a ton of information to take in.
With the newly acquired state power, Hitler combined pressure from the street, which the SA and SS units exercised in a hard to disentangle mixture of organized and spontaneous actions. Terror was ruthlessly deployed as a political weapon, paralyzed opponents, and gave National Socialist measures an unprecedented vigor. Historian Rudolf Hirsch. The German occupiers demanded that the municipality of Amsterdam provide a detailed map of the geographic distribution of the Jewish population of the city. This map is from May of 1941. Major roundup operations took place in Amsterdam in 1943. Neighborhoods were cordoned off. Many Jewish residents had expected the operation and had already packed their bags and were waiting for the operations to begin.
Then it was on to the famous Checkpoint Charlie. If you are short on time, this is where you need to focus your visit. There's a lot going on right here in this space. Besides Checkpoint Charlie, there is a Berlin Wall Museum, plus the Panorama Die Wall, the Wall, and the Black Box Cold War Museum, which is where you need to go if you want to get your Checkpoint Charlie stamp in your passport. We spent hours in the Berlin Museum, next to Checkpoint Charlie. The museum does an outstanding job of taking you through the history of the Berlin Wall from start to finish. The building of the wall, the divide, the stories of those who tried to escape. An estimated 200 died while trying to escape East Berlin. It is believed that 5,000 did so successfully, including 1,300 guards.
First self-built escape aircraft manufactured components were only a Trabant car motor, tank, and wheels. All other parts, even the propeller, were self-made. Escape route, 100 kilometers, date 4 August 1984. Around the beginning of 1962, a tunnel 30 meters long was constructed by a motor vehicle driver, Edwin Becker, in the north of Berlin during a 4-month period. He built it by himself with his wife helping as a lookout who provided warning light signals to her husband. 28 people escaped through this tunnel. The U.S. film company MGM engaged Mr. Becker as an advisor for a film on his experiences titled Tunnel 28. In all, about 75 tunnels were built over a span of 3 decades, helping hundreds to escape.
If you are a history buff, you have to add Berlin to your bucket list. It is no doubt a tale of two cities, the past and the present, and it delivers both in a very big way.
April 1989, attempt to escape at the border crossing point, Schossenstraße. Bachmann and Bert G., young workers in East Berlin, start to run, hoping to get through while being protected by the cars. But a captain of the border brigade hears the alarm, gets out his pistol and fires. Other soldiers at the border stop Michael Bachmann, as well as Bert G. Both men were arrested and sentenced to 20 months in prison. It is not until the things changed and the wall came down in November of 1989 that they were released from custody.
We also visited the Memorial of the Murdered Jews. It is covered with 2,711 concrete slabs. Underneath the memorial is a place of information, which lists the names of approximately 3 million of the 6 million Jewish Holocaust victims. Berlin is the largest city of Germany, both by area and population. And in December of 2019, Berlin became the most populous city in the entire European Union.
Berlin's still sleeping, clouds on the ceiling. We arrow the naked streets. The old Turkish fellows, they are smoking their tobacco. And oh, what a perfume it brings, the first rays of sun appear over the buildings. I'm going to the water to watch diamonds dancing and gaze at the trees.
So my Manatee travel tips are: number one, when you book your hotel, because you definitely need to spend more than one day in Berlin. So when you book your hotel, make sure that you're in a location that you're close to the things that you want to see. Number two, hop on, hop off bus tour. In most of your big cities in Europe, you'll find these hop on, hop off bus tours, and they are absolutely the way to go if you want to save time and money. So my third tip for visiting Berlin is make sure you get online and get your tickets ahead of time. There were a few things that we missed because we had not purchased our tickets in advance.
Somehow my soul is blown away. The first rays of sun appear over the buildings. I'm going to the water.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go and check out our Christmas market video from our visit to Berlin. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, make comments. And remember, life is better when you cuttywompo. Thanks for watching Travel with Manatee. Please subscribe, like, and share our travel channel. Now say it with a smile.